Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kyla and today we're doing my November 2021 bullet journal setup. The theme this month is butterflies, and since it's November, the color palette for this month is green. Before I start talking all about why I do a green theme, let's talk about the theme itself this month. I saw a couple of Instagram posts of the butterfly bullet journal theme and I loved it. And I saw a couple of posts with a 3D aspect to it, and I knew that this was what I wanted to do, and it was very easy to tie in the green. For the 3D aspect that I mentioned, I drew and cut out 4 butterflies. 2 of them would be stacked on top of each other, so 2 are blank and 2 had color on it. For the bottom layer, it was the blank one and I just colored it in, and for the top layer it was colored already when I drew it, and I just pasted down the middle of the colored one so that you could move and flap the wings around, and from the side angles you can really see the 3D aspect of the wings and of the butterfly itself, and then when you close the notebook it just lays perfectly flat. And it was not that hard to do, although cutting it out was a pain in the butt, but otherwise pretty simple to do, and I just did it on Procreate. And for the cover page I have some butterflies that are flying from one corner to the next, and I made sure to have different types of wings and different pattern shapes inside, and to just vary the 3 green colors that I'm using this month to color it in. For the calendar page, I am doing a vertical calendar box because I wanted it to hide behind the wing that I drew on Procreate. I drew a really big wing because I wanted to cut this out at first, but I decided against it and just drew a whole wing on Procreate and cut it out that way. And I'm just using my green markers to again fill out the white spaces, and I'm very glad that I decided to draw it digitally, because if I had to color in the black for this wing, I think I would have given up, because that is very little space to be filling it in with black. So the idea behind this calendar box is that I will be hiding the dates and events behind the wing, which I thought was really cool. So when you just look at the 2 pages, the monthly page and the calendar box, when you look at those side by side, they just look like complete butterflies. They look really seamless. There's not really much of a separation between the 2, and I really like it. I am really happy with the 3D and interactive aspects of this setup. For the past 3 or so years now, I have been doing a green color palette for November because it is my favorite color and November is my birthday month. So for the past 3 years, I've thought, why not throw in a green theme for November? I did end up messing up a little bit with the numbers, but I just go in with my white jelly roll and white out the dates, and I fixed that real quick with the green markers. No big deal. Mistakes happen. And then once I am done with the calendar box, I move on to my habit tracker on the next page. It is a fairly simple habit tracker layout. I just have space at the bottom to draw in some butterfly doodles. I have a butterfly that's really close to the edge of the page, so you only see part of its head and wings. And then I have a couple butterflies in its full glory and 1 butterfly that is horizontal to the page, so you can only see a portion of its wing. Otherwise, this habit tracker setup is pretty simple. It is the same 9 habits that I have been tracking for the past few months, and the simple drawings at the bottom is a great way to tie in the whole theme together. If you're interested in finding out what supplies I used, check out the description box below. I will have everything linked down there. Now that I am done with the habit tracker, we're going to be moving on to my brain dump. On the right here, I decided to have just one large butterfly with no white aspects to it as the background of the brain dump title. I'm going to be using my white Jelly Roll pen to write the words brain dump on top of the butterfly, so I wanted to make sure that there was no white and everything was either black or green so that the title would really pop against the little butterfly. I was debating between having a border of butterflies of some sort or just this one butterfly title, and I'm really glad that I went with this one butterfly title because I feel that I'm going to be needing a lot of writing space for this brain dump, so I needed all the space I could get, and having just the one butterfly was the perfect way to tie the theme in and keep a lot of space. If you're interested in seeing pictures of these completed spreads as well as the rest of the spreads that I set up for this month, check out my Instagram and Tumblr. They will be linked in the description box below. Moving on from my brain dump to my first weekly spread of the month. This one is again a fairly simple weekly spread. I just drew some outlines of butterflies as the backgrounds for the number of each daily specific task. It will be the background of the dates for each section. And then I just wrote out the day on top of that and drew in some butterfly doodles at the very bottom. I am reaching that point in my notebook where every time I don't put pressure in the center of the notebook, it just pops up because one side is thicker than the other, and I find it kind of funny that it just keeps popping up even though I'm clearly still in the middle of using it. Once I'm done with all those butterfly outlines, I am using the green colors to write the dates and then filling in the little butterfly doodles along the bottom. Through the magic of speeding up this video, I was able to get it down to a pretty reasonable time, considering the fact that it took me a really long time to fill in the black sections of each butterfly. And if only I could work as fast as this video makes it look like, I would be incredibly grateful. but alas I cannot, and I can only go so fast. But my hand definitely cramped up after because of the way that I was probably holding the pens, but oh well. Through the magic of video editing, I was able to make it go super fast. Now that I am done coloring everything in, it is time for my flip through. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I love the color combinations of this green because it's really easy to layer all of these green colors. And I am so in love with the cover page and the calendar. It's very interactive and you can really tell what the theme is. And the 3D aspect of this butterfly wing and the butterflies itself on the cover page, the fact that I can move those wings, oh, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Here are some clips of me just playing with the wings because I was so happy. There's no other word to describe it besides that it was pure joy playing with these wings. I think that's enough of the wings for today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.